Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Today is our very first Spa Saturday. And if you're interested in seeing what we're going to be doing in Spa Saturday, please stay tuned. Welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. Before I get started, you know I always like giving credit to where credit is due. And you know I was struggling to figure out what am I going to do on Saturdays and what am I going to do on Thursday and what do I have for, Fridays and all that. So I did get a response and I did choose the Spa Day Saturday, and this was recommended by Sarika. And thank you so much because, I was really at a loss. What am I going to do on a Saturday? And the good thing is she said, well, you know what? It's a day that we like to relax and it's a weekend. And so it would be really nice if you did something on about spa and taking care of yourself. And this actually goes in line with self-care. So I love it. Thank you so much, Sarika, for your input. So this very first Spa Saturday is about masks, and I have to give credit there as well. And this comes from Jennifer Miguel, who asked, thanks for the video. Would you be interested in doing one about mud masks? And Jennifer, yes, I would be. And even better than that, I would do one on generally what people think is masks, okay? And it would be not a video without me doing some kind of education up front, right? Before we get into the fun. So please hang in there because these are very important things that you need to know about what constitutes a real mask, because what people are saying is a mask is not, because they have different functions, and sometimes it could actually be harmful if not used appropriately or in a correct manner. Okay, and so types of masks, let's just jump in. Okay, so the types of masks that we're going to be talking about and that you really hear about out there are the clay mask, the sheet mask, the peel-off mask, or the gommage, and gommage meaning it's a French word for to erase, and also overnight masks, right? The leave-on masks. So those are the 4 type of different masks that are out there generally. There may be many more, but those are the things that we really talk about. And again, I do have my outline in front of me, so that way I do not miss any points, okay? And so the most important thing is for the masks, you need to know when and which masks to use. And you're like, well, why does it matter? Well, it matters a lot. And let me tell you the reason why. Because you can actually overwork your skin at times. For example, even though, this is a peel off or a gommage mask, okay? This one here is specifically from Audacité. And now what you do with this type of mask is that you put it on, you have to pump here, and you put it on, and then when it dries, either peel it off or gommage in, which is you almost let it dry, but you really do this, right? And to get it off. So is this truly a mask? Not really. This is more of an exfoliator, okay? So even though it's called a mask, it does a function of an exfoliator. It exfoliates your skin by removing your impurities and your layer of your, the surface skin, your dead skin cells. And so it's that. And then the second part is this type of sheet masks. And sheet masks are full. I'm not going to open this one because I do use this. Oh, it's upside down. This is my age-defying acai mask is what they call it. But I don't use this as a mask. I use this more like a serum treatment because if you notice, sheet masks have heavy amounts of serum in them. And then when you put it on and then you leave it on for 15 minutes, you are trying to get that serum absorbed into your skin. So it's not technically a mask, although they do call it a mask, okay? So like I said, there's different things have different purposes. And the other one is the hydrating treatment mask. This is the one that I've written about in the past, and this is excellent if you have dry to very dry skin. And this is a leave-on mask, right? That's what they call it. It's by Paula's Choice Hydrating Treatment Mask with Borage Oil. The reason why I don't consider this a mask is because it's more of a moisturizer. You leave it on at night and then it moisturizes your skin. Your skin absorbs the nutrients of this cream, which is the mask, they call it, and it treats your face that way, okay? And then finally, we have what I call the true mask. And that is your clay masks. And clay masks or charcoal masks usually stay on the skin and to absorb impurities, okay? And then what you do is you leave it on for about 10-15 minutes, depending on the clay. And then once it turns white, you wash it off, okay? And you're not peeling it. You're not creating any kind of friction to exfoliate. You're more like absorbing, the clay is absorbing the impurities of your skin, and you simply wash it off. Okay, and so these are more of a true masks. And so the reason, why is this important? You're like, why is that important? That mask is a mask is a mask, right? Very important, because let's say your schedule, okay, is to exfoliate your skin 3 times a week, okay? And that's a pretty rigorous, that's a pretty extensive amount of exfoliating if you're going to do it mechanically. In other words, really scrub mechanically. I'm not talking about the daily chemical type of exfoliants, okay? But like 3 days a week, you're going to get in there and you're going to get scrub. And so imagine if you added what you think is a mask, right? Which would be an exfoliating mask where you put it on and you're peeling it off, it exfoliates the top. So let's say you do this twice a week. You just changed your 3-day routine of exfoliation to 5-day routine of exfoliation. And that's a bit much for the skin, okay? You're stripping away a lot of the stuff that actually needs to stay behind. And so this is why it's really important for you to know the mechanism of what they're calling a mask or an exfoliator. So you wouldn't exfoliate your face 5 times a day using, mechanical exfoliation or those little fine sand type of things or anything like that, right? So why add this? Because it's going to actually exfoliate you, okay? That's why it's important. And as far as the serum, the masks, right? Sheet masks. Well, does it harm you like over exfoliation would? No, it wouldn't, but it's also a waste of money. When you're already putting a lot of serums, let's say you have a schedule of serums, right? And you're already doing that. On the days that I actually use this, I don't use my regular serum. Why? Because this is a serum. And when I'm doing this once a week, I put it on and then I do a different type of treatment. But that's only once a day. I'll do my serum like in the evening. But in the morning when I wake up and I do this, I will put it on and I will do my little massaging. And I also use, I have a Ziploc because I keep this in a refrigerator. It's not big enough for my actual cream or cosmetic fridge. So here's and this is full of liquid. It stays in there. And then this is what I use after I use my sheet mask. So I have this whole treatment routine. But the days that I do this in the morning, let's say Saturday morning, I'm not going to follow it up with my ordinary serums because it's a waste. It's not going to do, double. You see what I mean? And so that's the reason why I want to explain the difference to you. And it's really important that you understand because you don't want to hurt your skin or you don't want to waste your money, right? So it is what it is. You can overdo it. Believe me, I've seen people have a, 10-step routine. I don't have that. I have a 4-step routine day and night. And so it is what it is. And so aside from that, today what we're going to be working with, that's enough gabbing, Alexis. That's a lot of talk. I know, yeah. And I said to myself, it's a new year. I'm not going to talk as much. I'm going to try to get to the point. Yeah, no. Anyway, so my favorite masks, I have several. I like this one here by Generation Clay. The only problem with this is that it actually works so well that it leaves my skin a little bit dry. I mean, not too bad, but it does get dry. And so, but if you have normal combination oily skin, this is perfect. I would recommend you use this, and I love the way it feels. And they call this the brightening purple clay mask, and that's another thing too. You want masks to absorb the oils, absorb the impurities, and brighten your face. That's exactly what you want to do, okay? Not like exfoliate or add serum to your face, because that's a different function. Okay, I like this. And another one I like is this one here by Yensa. And this one is a pumpkin turmeric, right? It's a 2-in-1. And let me take a look here and read this to you. I really do enjoy this one. Let's see. It says it's formulated with 8 super orange essence. This gentle 2-in-1 mask and face polish hydrates and exfoliates, leaving skin supple and radiant. They say it exfoliates, but it really doesn't. I think what they mean by exfoliate is meaning by the chemicals that's inside it. And so I do like this. And this is one that you put on your face, and then you leave it on for about 10 minutes. And then you gently massage in the circular motions. And that's probably where your exfoliation comes from. But if you rinse it right off, you can get away without calling it exfoliation with this one here. But like I said, this is like my favorite. But I do have another one that I like, which is Milk. It's by Milk Cosmetics, Milk Makeup. Yeah. And this one is the watermelon one. This is a brand new one because I just finished using my other one. And I actually bought an extra one from an add-on because I liked it so much, and it smells really nice. Oh, this has got the... Okay. Yeah. It smells like clay. It doesn't smell like watermelon. It doesn't smell like fruits. It doesn't, you know, it's really nice. It's clay. It smells like clay, like it's supposed to smell like clay, right? And then this is also a brightening face mask. What you do is you wet your face, you kind of roll it around. This one's the easiest one, probably the less messy. But I do like them. But this, again, a little bit drying for somebody who's got extremely dry skin. And so, but that's okay, because in this case, what I would do is I would put on the clay mask, I would rinse it off, and then I would back it up with, what they call a mask. I'm double masking. No, I'm adding serum to my skin. And then after that, what I do is I roll with the cooling, I don't know, cooling rods. What do you call those things? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, these things, the cooling stuff, you know? Yeah, I like them. Anyway, so that's that. So I know I'm just like really goofy, right? So that's okay, because this is the best way I can really do it without, and now I'm going to get this dirty, but that's okay. I have a blue one too, so. Hey, yeah, how do you like that? It's like Minnie Mouse. Anyway, so, okay, let's get started, because I'm going to make a mess. So what I will use is this here. And then I'm not going to sit here and, and wait for it to dry and sit here and look at you and waiting for it to dry, and you have to watch me, you know, for the clay to dry. So what I'm going to do is put it on, go off camera, and then right when it dries, I will come back on camera, then I'll go rinse it off, come back, and I will put this on, and then I will do my little thing, and yeah, okay? So let's go with it. And this is the, like I said, the purple one. And like I said, I really like this one, and I like to really put it on thick. And I also got another one of these, but it was a small one. I wish I didn't open this big one, because I would have liked to really given it away. But I got a smaller one of this, but it's not like tiny. It's like half the size, so it's still a good size. And yeah, that I have in my giveaways that I need to give away. Or did I give it away? No, not yet. Okay, so since I'm doing this here, I'm going to get my little, paper wipes. Usually I have like individual wipes that I put in my bag in case, you know, I make a mess while I'm out. But anyway, here we go. Okay, and I try to avoid my eye area, definitely, and I know y'all do too. It just looking like a goofy. And I can feel it working, because I don't know what's in it that's making it, because I looked in the ingredients, and it doesn't look like there's anything that would burn, but it causes a tingle, which is okay, but I don't like to get too close to my eyes. Let's do this. Okay, now I got to mess. And so now that I have this on, I will go off camera, And then I will come back on when it's dry so you can see what it should look like before you rinse it off, okay? So I'll be right back. Oh, hey, I'm back. And you see what it looks like? I feel like it's all stuck and tight. And this is the part that I really don't like. But that's okay because I can feel the impurities being sucked out by the clay. Yeah, no. Anyway, so this is the way it should look. It's nice and white. It was purple, turned white. And that means it's kind of, it's done its work. And now I have to get it off. So I'll be right back again. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, it's off. And matter of fact, I don't just put, splash water all over myself. What I do is I have like a muslin cloth that I, warm up with, it's a Japanese cloth that I warm up with warm water. And I just kind of wipe it off, nicely. So that way I'm not missing anything out. I don't have like purple here and purple there. So that's what I do. And next, what I will do is, ta-da! And this is actually, I think I talked about it before. I get all my masks from Whole Foods, the Whole Foods market. And the reason why is because they're about the only ones who I know do not use fragrance. And I really love this. And they're all vegan ingredients made without synthetic fragrance, sodium lauryl or lauryl sulfate, parabens or phthalates. And this is hypoallergenic and dermatology tested. And it's actually very good and it's cheap. It's cheap. Like I said, it's a Whole Foods brand. Where is it? Right there, Whole Foods brand. So anyway, this is a serum. Now I'm going to give myself a serum treatment. Okay, I'm not going to say I'm going to mask myself. I'm going to give myself a serum treatment. And here it is. It goes, and these things are so juicy. And there's some left in the actual bag still, right? I should have probably got a towel. Let's see. Okay. We're going to separate the cloth. It's not cloth. This is actually paper, which I actually prefer. The cloth ones are nice too, but I don't know. These things seem a lot more earth friendly. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. And now make sure you line yourself up. I put these on wrong before I'm like, dang, how did I do that? Okay, make sure. Okay, here we go. Now, I usually put my nose in first, and then I move my lips like this, and then I place, there we go. Yep, and then I kind of maneuver it like that, and try to get the air out, and, and then I have this big bridge in my nose, right? So I got a big nose. And then I kind of push this down, and like I said, this thing is so full of serum. Let's see. Here we go. Now that I say this, here we go. You see how much serum is involved in this? And what you can do is either you can put this on now and just kind of add to, or you can wait till the very end, and then when you take this off, you can kind of slap it on there. Okay? So, here we go. Now, 15 minutes. I'll be right back again. Stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, here we go. It's been 15 minutes. And what I simply do is I take it from the top and I pull down like this, right? And then you'll notice, watch, that's serum. So it's up to you. I mean, this is still good serum. And it's up to you to go ahead and just put this on. But sometimes it's too much, right? And so just tap it in. Just tap it in. What I do is I tap in a little bit, until I get to this point, and where I'm not like splashing all over the place, because now I'm all wet all over the place. And at this point, what I do is I get my little maracas, like that's what it reminds me of. And ooh, that's cold. Ooh, that is so cold. Oh, and be careful. I put these in the refrigerator. I don't put it in a freezer. If you put it in a freezer, you could actually get it to stick on your skin. So be careful. Oh my. And so what I do is I do this around my eyes, because that's where a lot of your swelling is, right? And you can also use tools like this to, get rid of redness and also push your lymph fluid back down. But, you want to just like do it easy. That's what I do. See, like this. And then I go under. Oh, I can fall asleep. If it wasn't for the fact that it's so friggin' cold, and the fact that it is like 37 degrees outside. I have two of those, what do you call it? The skincare refrigerators. And it goes warm or it goes cold. And so I was thinking to taking one of them and putting like warm cloths, so that way I can like kind of like for cleansing. And I like to get the parts where I feel like it needs lift. This doesn't lift. I just pretend like it does. Oh, but like around here by your nose, oh, that feels so good. It's like, oh my gosh. And don't leave it in one place. You got to move it around because it's very cold, I mean, sometimes around the eyes, you could kind of like do it really slow, like so. But you don't want to leave it because it could actually, I mean, especially if it's been in a refrigerator a long time, you could actually hurt yourself with that. Okay, like so. Ta-da! So, that's that. And now what I'll do is I'll wipe this off for now, but I take it into my bathroom and I'll take my facial soap and I clean it and then put it back in the bag, then in the refrigerator. But I always clean it and wash it. Okay, so that's that. And I just let this now dry and I'll just sit down and do some work on my computer, or I'll, listen to music, nice spa music, or, I'll watch TV or whatever it may be. Watch TV? I never watch TV. I don't know why I said that. I don't watch TV. That's weird. But you can, though, if you like. It's Saturday. But I do definitely have my, a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, whatever it may be. And just kind of like relax. And just like let, self-care, just dump everything, Let it all come out of your pores and, from your hands and your feet and your ears, whatever it may be. Just relax. Just relax. And just give the moments to yourself. And I think this is about the time, where I'm very quiet, and for about an hour, I have just like pure quiet because this is what I enjoy. Some people don't like quiet, but I enjoy pure quiet for about an hour. And so, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our first Spa Saturday, and give me some feedback, in the comments, and let me know what you think. Let me know what spa treatments you want to see. And as long as it's not too outrageous, I think I can handle it. And so, yeah, I hope you liked what you saw, and if it added any value to you, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, and you came tumbling across my channel, subscribe. It's fun. And I'm always looking for fun things to do. I almost said funner things to do. Funner? No, that's not a word. Was that even English? Anyway, so, all right, my beautiful wallflowers. Thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday with me. And you guys, take care of yourself. Do self-care, whatever it is that makes you feel good. You deserve it. You really do. And so, Happy New Year's again. And just remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.